Leon Edwards vs Khamzat Chimaev is not happening on December 19th due to Leon Edwards testing positive for COVID-19. Arul Hawani broke the news and posted this on his Twitter saying, Leon Edwards vs Khamzat Chimaev isn't happening on December 19th, per sources. Unfortunately, Edwards recently tested positive for COVID. UFC is hoping to rebook the fight for early 2021, sources say. After Anthony Smith submitted Devin Clark at UFC Vegas 15, Jimi Manuwa reacted and posted this on his Twitter saying, Lionheart got fed an easy fight. I'd spark him. #night. Anthony Smith responded back saying, Jimmy, are you up? Jimmy, wake up. You were dreaming again. I'm a fan of yours, but bruh, chill. You know better. You've never said to my face other than mad props and fanboying. I've been nothing but respectful to you. I expect the same. Colby Covington recently sent a message to Lebron James. He posted this on his Twitter saying, heard they finally scraped Nate Robinson's carcass off the Staples Center floor. I'd make LeBron James eat the canvas in half the amount of time. Everyone knows current NBA players are the softest and most privileged athletes on the planet. #Tyson Jones. #facts. Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast gives his thoughts on Khabib saying that he's staying retired and not coming back.
Hey, God bless him. Good for him. If that's what he wants to do, good for Khabib. Good for Khabib. And he's right. He's absolutely right. Now, do I want to see him fight again? Of course I do. Does the UFC want to see him fight again? Of course they do. You know, but if he's a man of honor and he's going to do that and he's like, nah. Because listen, I don't know how much money he's got, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a lot, right? And I guarantee his money will go further in Dagestan than what it will in Orange County, California. That's just a hazard. I'm going to hazard a guess and go out and say that. All it is, it's just numbers on a screen. It isn't changing his life at all. Do you know what I'm saying? His life will forever be the level that it is. Okay, he can add more to that. And for all that and the stress and everything, it's just to change numbers on a screen. He's got it. He's done it. He's lived the dream. He became the champion. He's got the best record in mixed martial arts ever. Yeah, okay, you could round it up to 30. That'd be a nice little round number, but it doesn't really matter. His legacy is set in stone. His financial security is set in stone. He's got generational wealth. In fact, Harrington has generational wealth in Dagestan, right? So he's fine. And right now, if he was to fight again, it doesn't change his life. It doesn't change anything. It just changes a number on a screen when he logs into his online banking, if there is such a thing out there. That's a joke, by the way. The big one as well is his dad's not around anymore. His dad's not around anymore. And his dad was always around. And his dad was his head coach. He coached him from being a child, from being an infant, right? Right up until just before his last fight. And that's changed. He's gone. So maybe he's looking at it, listen, that chapter of my life is over now. I've achieved everything. I've achieved greatness. I've achieved financial security. And without my father in my life, it's done.
Let them flow. Let them flow. Now moving your body into the right direction. And your punches are coming naturally. Coming naturally. Like the music?
It's easy to train when you're motivated and full of energy. However, that does not happen every day. One of the things I do is I always try to convince myself why I should do this and why I should do that, and remind me how I will feel after the workout. Try it, guys. I think it's gonna help you.
Marvin Vettori on the UFC Unfiltered Podcast gives his thoughts on fighting Jack Hermansson on short notice.
Well, I mean, bigger opportunity. To be honest, they took away another week of misery, because I've seen people catching this COVID everywhere. I'm like, I'm cutting up a whole week, and bigger opportunity. Very different opponents, but the way you prepare for it, I feel like it's kind of similar. Like good grappler and orthodox, little adjustments, but all it matters, to be honest, like, this guy is number 4, is gonna put me right in the mix, and that's all I care, really. And actually, it's the first main event for any Italian fighter, so it's massive, man. It's massive. The campets went very good. I'm healthy. I'm super ready, and there was a little bit of a stretch of for the weight cut, but it's fine. And then man, I've been seeing Hermansson the way he fights. To be honest, we fought in the same show before coming to the UFC. Actually, our last fight right before the UFC was I believe I had another fight after his fight, but we fought in the same show back in Italy in Venator, and so we fought before, and I've been seeing him for long. Like, I know how he fights. I feel like I know him. Like, so I don't need to like yeah, of course I'm gonna go back and watch some of his fights again, but like I know the way he fights, you know. So it's a great matchup and bigger opportunity, and that's it, man.
Go!
Bell's gonna ring, Bell's gonna ring.
Go.
Finish it up.
Forward. There you go.
Nice.
Up. That's it. 20 seconds.
And regardless of the outcome of the fight, I'm so appreciative because we start to take life for granted. And no matter what happens to us this year, we're still here, right? We're still here. So think about that, guys. There's a million reasons to be sad, but we're still here. So I'm gonna heal up. This is all surface level stuff. Got a little boo-boo on my finger. I'm actually getting spine surgery on December 14th. So that's something that I was dealing with. But like I said, no excuses. Super happy to have gotten in the cage again after a year and 8 months or something like that, almost 2 years. And I'll be back. You know, this is not my last fight. It's not my last fight with the UFC. And thank you for all of your support, all the fans, all my coaches, all my teammates, my partner, Mike Wilson. I love you so much. And I'll be back. So I'm gonna keep my head up, ice my face, get this surgery, and appreciate life no matter what. Because even though Nico's not here, we still are. So be happy, guys. Appreciate that we're still here. And that's it. Talk to you soon.